All right, so I'm going to model for you what it would look like or what it could look like to start planting your salsa garden. So first, when you first get access to it, it's going to be in view only. So I'm going to want to make a copy in my Google Drive. If you do not have Google Drive, you'll have to download it as a PDF. You can print it and write it. You can do whatever makes the most sense for you. Now I'm going to come over to my note-taking sheet and I have my 3 seeds that I've picked out. And the spacing needed. So I'm going to start with my tomato because I just think that that makes the most sense for me. And I think, let's see, I know that there's 60 inches across. I know that my tomato needs 24 inches of space. So I could go 24 plus 24 is 48. So I could plant 2 tomato plants across. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come up here and select my shape. I'm going to get a rectangle or square shape. And then I'm going to start here in the top corner and I'm going to count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Okay, so I'm going to start there. Now I want to go 24 down because remember that when you're doing spacing, it's 24 by 24. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. I may have made a slight error in that, and I'm going to check it in a minute, but I'm going to keep going with my model so you can see. All right, so now I have my square. This is 24 by 24. So I double-clicked on it, and I'm going to label it tomato, and this is 24 inches by 24 inches. Labeling it with an equation is really important because later on with your students, you could do multiplication practice, and this would be where that comes in. All right, just to give you an idea, when I plant my tomato seed, I would actually plant it right here in the center, and it would need all of this space in order to grow. All right, I know that I want to plant 2 tomato plants. So I'm just going to copy that. And then I'm going to move it when it wants to move right over here. So I'm going to make sure those lines line up. All right. Now I'm going to come back over. Now let's see here. Now I'm going to plant some onions. I know that I want quite a few onions and they are 4 inches by 4 inches. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to get another box. And I know that I need 4 inches. So 2, 4 by 2, 4. Okay, so this is onion, and it's 4 inches, and I'm going to use the symbol by 4 inches. Okay, and again, I can copy this. Copy. I did a Control C. You can use the other options here. And then I can move it down like this. Okay, now obviously I'm going to want to make a plan. How many onions do I want? I want to make it work the best that I can. But I drew this out for you just to give you a feel for what your final garden will look like. You want to utilize as much space as possible. When you are done, you are going to, if possible, insert a screenshot of your design here. So I used Control-Shift-4 on a Mac. Control-Shift-4 gets me this little guy, which allows me to take a screenshot. And then I can insert that screenshot right in here. So I'm inserting from my screenshots right in here. All right, and then I'm ready to submit. Now I would want to put all my plants out, but that was just to give you a feel.